Have you ever wondered why some people who perform good deeds in silence seem to be effortlessly shielded from harm? Have you ever experienced the invisible protection that comes from acts of kindness done without seeking attention, as if a hidden force is always watching over you? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to explore a concept that holds immense value in both spiritual and practical life: the power of hidden virtue, also known as Yindit in Chinese. It's a practice that transcends the need for recognition and is focused on accumulating blessings in subtle, often unnoticed ways. We will explore two core points: the true meaning and unique value of Yindit, and how we can integrate the practice of this subtle form of good into our daily lives, allowing the invisible protection it offers to guide us through the challenges we face. In Buddhist teachings, Yindit refers to acts of kindness performed quietly, without any desire for recognition or reward. It is different from Tiandi, or public virtue, which is done openly for the sake of gaining attention or praise. Yindit is not about seeking immediate results or acknowledgement. It is about planting seeds of goodness and virtue that grow over time, shaping our destiny in ways that we cannot always see or control. There is a famous saying by Master Ingor: "When good deeds are exposed, their rewards are limited. When good deeds are hidden, the blessings are endless." This profound statement captures the essence of Yindit. The quieter and more discreet our acts of kindness, the longer their effects endure in the realm of karma, often coming back to protect us at crucial moments. This is why performing good deeds without announcing them is so powerful. It is in the quiet, unseen actions that the deepest protection lies. Let me share with you a real-life example that illustrates the power of Yindit. There was a man who worked as a regular office worker. Every month, he secretly donated a portion of his income to an orphanage, never posting about it on social media or seeking any form of recognition. One year, during a round of layoffs at his company, he found that not only was he not laid off, but he was also promoted to a more significant position. His boss, who had noticed his discreet generosity, appreciated his character and dedication. In contrast, those who openly boasted about their charitable work often found themselves caught up in petty disputes and misfortune. This story shows us that the quiet, hidden blessings we accumulate through selfless acts often come back to us in ways we could never have predicted. The core of Yindit is found in two key principles: pure motivation and hidden actions. Pure motivation means that all good deeds are done from the heart, without any selfish desire for personal gain or recognition. Hidden actions mean that we do not flaunt or publicize our good deeds. Instead, we let them remain in the realm of quiet service, where their effects grow quietly and unnoticed. Just as a lotus flower grows in muddy water but remains untouched by it, our acts of kindness, though hidden, radiate a subtle, far-reaching fragrance. In our daily lives, there are countless opportunities to practice Yindit. In our homes, for example, we might quietly help family members without expecting anything in return. If a relative forgets to do a household chore, you might discreetly take care of it without making a big deal about it. Or if your child is feeling down about a failed exam, instead of scolding them, you might quietly prepare a snack for them or say a silent prayer for their confidence to be restored. These small, hidden acts of love and care accumulate a powerful, unseen force that ultimately protects and nurtures you and your loved ones in times of need. In the workplace, Yindit can be especially effective. Rather than trying to impress your colleagues by boasting about your connections or achievements, you can focus on quietly helping others behind the scenes. Perhaps you notice a colleague struggling with a project and offer them some discreet advice or support. Or maybe you help a team member resolve a problem without expecting any acknowledgement. These silent gestures can create an atmosphere of goodwill and build invisible support that often manifests at crucial moments, like when you face your own challenges. One of the most beautiful aspects of Hindi is that the blessings it brings are often invisible until they are needed. It's as if the universe, responding to our hidden acts of kindness, sends help when we need it most. You may find that someone you once helped in secret returns the favor when you are facing difficulties, or that unexpected opportunities arise out of nowhere. It's not about the immediate recognition of your actions, but the deep accumulation of positive karma over time. Another important practice related to Yendi is the concept of silent release, or hidden mercy. This practice involves offering help or protection to others without drawing attention to it. For example, if you see an animal trapped or in danger, instead of making a show of releasing it, you might quietly free it without anyone knowing. Similarly, in your daily life, you may choose to reduce your consumption of meat, allowing animals to live free from harm. These quiet acts of mercy accumulate unseen blessings, which later transform into powerful forces that protect both you and others. The practice of Yendi also emphasizes the importance of humility and sincerity. By performing good deeds without seeking recognition, we cultivate a heart that is free from ego and pride. We learn to act with pure intentions, and through this process, we begin to build a life that is filled with quiet protection and blessings. As we continue to practice Yendi, we will notice that our lives are subtly shaped by this invisible force, and we begin to experience more luck, peace, and harmony in ways that seem to appear just when we need them most. In the Buddhist tradition, it is said that the accumulation of Yendi is not only for the benefit of oneself but also for the benefit of all beings. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, ripples out and touches the lives of others. The energy of Yendi creates a web of positive karma that extends beyond our immediate circle, enriching the lives of those around us and even future generations. This is why, in Buddhist teachings, it is believed that those who perform good deeds in secret are not only creating blessings for themselves, but also for all beings in the world. As we move through our daily lives, it's important to remember that every small act of kindness, every moment of quiet compassion, is an opportunity to accumulate Yendi. Whether it's picking up a piece of trash in the street, helping someone in need, or silently wishing well for others, these actions, though unseen, contribute to the invisible protection that surrounds us. Have you ever wondered why some people who perform good deeds in silence seem to be effortlessly shielded from harm? Have you ever experienced the invisible protection that comes from acts of kindness done without seeking attention, as if a hidden force is always watching over you? Welcome back to the channel. In our last video, we explored the concept of Yendi or hidden virtue, and how acts of kindness performed quietly can accumulate blessings that shield and protect us in ways that are often invisible. We discussed how these hidden acts of goodness shape not only our own lives, but also the lives of those around us, creating an unseen web of positive energy that offers us guidance and protection in times of need. Today, we will delve deeper into this concept and explore how you can further integrate the practice of hidden virtue into your daily life, allowing it to empower your journey and create lasting positive change. When we first encounter the idea of Yendi, it might seem abstract or intangible. It's not something we can easily measure or quantify. Unlike public acts of charity that are seen by the world, the true power of hidden virtue lies in its subtlety. The Buddha's teachings on hidden virtue emphasize that it is not the grandness of the act that matters, but the sincerity behind it. A simple, unnoticed gesture like helping someone carry their groceries without expecting gratitude, or offering a prayer for someone in need, can carry with it the energy of deep goodness. These small acts may go unnoticed in the world, but in the cosmic balance of karma, they ripple outward and create profound effects. Imagine a stone thrown into a pond. The ripples expand outward in all directions, growing ever wider until they touch every corner of the pond. In much the same way, Each hidden act of kindness, no matter how small, sends ripples through the fabric of existence. We may never see the far-reaching effects of our good deeds, but they are there, building invisible protection and blessings that surround us. It's through these small, hidden deeds that we slowly create an aura of protection, cultivating a life filled with unexpected blessings and opportunities. One of the most powerful aspects of Hindi is its ability to transcend time. The effects of a kind deed done today may not manifest immediately, but they will come to fruition in the future, often in ways we least expect. The law of karma, which underlies this practice, teaches us that our actions, whether good or bad, have consequences, even if those consequences are not immediately apparent. When we plant seeds of goodness through quiet acts of kindness, those seeds eventually grow into positive circumstances, even when we are not directly involved in their fruition. This is particularly evident when we examine the way that unseen acts of kindness come back to us during times of hardship. It's almost as if there is a cosmic balance that ensures that the goodness we've shared in secret is returned to us when we need it most. Think about a time when you were facing a difficult challenge and, just when you needed help, someone appeared, perhaps a stranger or someone you hadn't spoken to in years, to offer assistance. This is the invisible protection of Hindi in action. It's not random chance, it's the hidden blessings created by the quiet, unspoken goodness that we've accumulated through our own actions. As we continue to practice hidden virtue, we begin to notice that life seems to unfold with greater ease. When we focus on creating good karma through small, everyday actions, we attract more opportunities for growth, healing, and prosperity. This doesn't mean that life becomes free of challenges, but it does mean that we approach those challenges with the knowledge that we are supported by the invisible network of kindness and compassion we've cultivated. The concept of invisible protection also speaks to the broader idea of interconnectedness. Everything in the universe is connected, and when we act with kindness, we contribute to a larger collective energy. Each act of hidden virtue strengthens this network, and as we contribute to the well-being of others, we also strengthen our own position in the interconnected web of life. The more we practice compassion, the more we create a world where compassion is the prevailing energy. But how do we begin to consciously cultivate hidden virtue in our daily lives? The key is to shift our mindset. In a world that often emphasizes visibility, success, and recognition, it's easy to forget the power of the quiet, unseen actions. We are taught to chase accolades, to make our good deeds known, to gain social capital through our acts of charity. But the true power of virtue lies not in recognition, but in sincerity. Start by asking yourself, how can I help without anyone knowing? How can I give without expecting anything in return? One of the easiest ways to begin practicing Hindi is through acts of service. These are small, everyday actions that we do to help others, but without any expectation of recognition. It could be as simple as holding the door open for someone, picking up trash on the street, or leaving a thoughtful note for a friend who's going through a tough time. These acts of kindness create a ripple effect that touches the lives of others, even if they never know the source of the kindness. The beauty of these actions is that they are rooted in love and sincerity, without the need for validation or applause. In addition to these simple acts, we can also practice hidden virtue in the way we interact with others. We can show kindness and patience in our daily conversations, listen deeply when others speak, and offer support without expecting anything in return. These interactions, though small, accumulate and contribute to the invisible shield of protection that surrounds us. By cultivating a deep sense of compassion and empathy in every interaction, we help create a more harmonious world, where kindness and goodwill are the foundation. Another powerful way to practice hidden virtue is through prayer or silent wishes for others. When someone we know is struggling, instead of immediately offering advice or trying to fix their situation, We can silently wish them well, offer a prayer for their happiness, or send them positive energy. This invisible form of care is a subtle yet powerful way of accumulating blessings and goodwill. In the Buddhist tradition, the practice of dedicating merit through prayers and good deeds is seen as a way to send positive energy to others, creating an invisible force of support and healing. Hidden virtue is also reflected in how we handle our own inner struggles. When we encounter difficulties, whether it's stress, disappointment, or anger, practicing patience and inner peace is another form of lendi. Instead of reacting with frustration, we can choose to breathe deeply, remain calm, and allow our emotions to pass without letting them take over. This silent form of self-care and self-compassion contributes to our own well-being and radiates positive energy that influences those around us. By nurturing inner peace, we contribute to a world that is more balanced and harmonious. In the grand scheme of life, these quiet acts of kindness and hidden virtue build up over time, creating a protective shield that guards us from negativity and harm. While we may never see the full impact of our good deeds, they accumulate in ways that protect us in subtle, often unexpected ways. The hidden blessings that we create through acts of kindness, no matter how small, shape our future, protect our hearts, and guide us toward a life filled with peace, love, and fulfillment. Thank you for watching this video. I hope that today's discussion on hidden virtue and the invisible protection it brings has inspired you to reflect on how you can practice CND in your own life. Remember, the most powerful deeds are often those done in silence, with no expectation of recognition, but with a deep and sincere heart. If you found this video meaningful, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's continue to create a world filled with quiet acts of kindness, where invisible blessings surround us all. See you in the next video.